One of those, and we're live. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hey.
You get a slight warning or anything? Just throwing us right in there. But that's
I gave you 6 minutes of warning.
fair enough. Hey, everybody. Open up the wrong window in front of me. There we go. Hello and welcome to our gathering of would-be heroes, a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition campaign game full of swords, sorcery, magic, giants, dragons, and all kinds of monsters. As a warning, this is a game that can also explore mature themes, and while we will be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include bodily horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, and other topics. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we will collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. The players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams are available on YouTube after the game, so you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. And now let us introduce our cast. Starting with, and I just opened up the Zoom chat. So, Sarah.
Hi, everybody. I am Sarah, she, her. I play Isamina Lascelle, the cleric, maybe for a bit longer here, I hope, because I've just commissioned a cosplay based on her. Yeah, that's me.
F in the chat for Isamina. Okay. Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline, she, her. I'll be playing Dr. Rosenthal, he, him. He is our human wizard.
Belle.
Hey. I was like, unmute. Hi, I'm Belshare. How's everyone doing? I'm Belshare, she, her. I will be playing Delphia, she, her, and she is a ranger rogue. And yeah, that's it. That's enough. She's
That's
an
all you need to know
ASMR.
for now.
Yeah, that's all you need to
Interesting.
know. Yeah.
Have we
She's a
figured
simple
out?
farm girl.
Have we figured out if she's a roger or a range ogue?
A ranger.
I like the first one.
Oh God.
Ranger.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
R&R.
Zev.
Hey everyone, I'm Sev. I play Marcos Lasale, Tiefling Paladin. Both of us are he, him. I may have some things. Who knows? Let's see if I live long enough for them to come into play.
Seems to be the consensus with everybody at this point. Everybody's got all these new little tricks, and I may not let you have them.
Love it. Don't let us have them.
Jazz.
I am Jazz, she, her. I play Zanelle, she, her. I also will be voting for Sarah in the Game Hers Award
There it is.
for
Yes.
top Twitch streamer of the year. Just putting that out there. And I'll also be living through this whole campaign. But that's about it.
And Steve.
That's me. I thought I put that vote thing in the chat, but I'll get to it later. Yeah, vote for Sarah. I am Steve, playing Malik Greybeard, who happens to be right here behind me. That guy right there.
It's a shiny
What's
beard.
the deal with the beard?
He
What's
is a
the deal with the
dragonborn that has a beard. And it's still
form.
Yeah, it's still confusing Dr. Rosenthal. And for dramatic purposes, that's kind of the way I like it.
The beard has a subtle jingle to it.
Yes. I'm hoping to eventually turn the beard into a magic item of some power.
I mean,
The beard
Maybe
of
it can
Orphan
be the deity that Isa prays to revive
Exactly.
Marcos, because we all know he's the first to go down.
Yeah, fear the
If
beard.
that's the case, I don't want it.
now a warlock.
Let me die.
The beard itself is the big baby guy.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Also, it popped up in the chat. If you follow that particular thing there for 100 bits, we get a 1d4 bless. 150 bits gets us advantage, and 500 bits gets advantage for the DM. So stick to the first two.
F in the chat for Zanelle. I'm just picking a random one at this point.
I'm the one who supports you the most.
That's your first mistake.
That's fair.
All right, where's my thing? I lost my window. There it is. So, finding themselves deep underground and in the lair of a reptile worshipping cult, our would-be heroes found themselves into a melee with a zealot priest and his zombified gigantic companion. Edging out a win, the group managed to defeat the priest and end his cruel reign, but not before he managed to animate the corpse of his undead giant serpent minion a second time. The team, with a giant-sized Izamina, took their frustrations out on the skeletal reptile, leaving them facing the decision of what to do about the prisoners they rescued. Consensus was met to rest and not rush headlong into another confrontation while low on hit points and spells. Chickens. And the group took a long rest, but was convinced that the reptile god needed to get dead, but could not leave in good conscience with the threat still present, and so the party set out to unearth their target, slipping into a sinkhole, and Delphia hearing a soft voice calling for help. But determined to pursue their primary objective, the party convinced her of the necessity to defeat the real danger of the dungeon, the reptile god. And that is where we left off. So,
Dr. Rosenthal's reptile god totally sounds like a porn that Explictica would star in. I'm just going to put that out there to start the game. You should vote for me on the Game Hers. There you go, friends.
She's going to put...
Twitch it. Yeah. All right. So,
wait.
Last we left, you guys had just circumnavigated a sinkhole, and Delphia had just joined the rest of the party after deciding against her better judgment for it possibly to not pursue the voice that was calling out to her.
No, it's kind of like want to help someone that's calling for help, obviously, but also the party. It's better to be with a party, so better to be with a group. Maybe.
Yes, absolutely.
So now you all are facing the tremendous decision of left or right in this very dank, very wet.
Can I make a perception check to see if I hear anything or sense anything from either direction that might be good or bad?
Sure. First roll of the night.
Damn it, Christian, why do you keep changing the dice? It's a 22, but he's still in trouble.
Yeah.
Just to keep it spicy. Yeah, no.
Sometimes you got to switch things up, right?
A lot, actually.
Hey.
So you're everybody's trying to be quiet. Is everyone trying to be quiet?
I don't know the meaning of the word.
Exactly. At least two of you are clinking, and rustling of leather and rustling of fabric and sort of stepping in mush and dripping and everything and the ambient sounds, which I wish I could play. But you do hear, actually, a number of things. Trying to be very quiet and sort of just tuning everything out as best you can. You hear a couple of things. You hear almost like the creaking of rope and the sound I can describe it as is basically the sound that you get when you're winding a well rope.
Okay.
And you hear splashing from the right. You hear quieter from the right as well. Maybe a little bit of snoring or snuffling.
That's
and
okay.
from the left, you hear nothing. Behind you, you do pick up that voice. Hello? Help. Help, please. Hello. But it's very quiet.
No.
Did Delphia tell us that she was hearing something?
Yep.
Yes.
Someone's asking for help.
Yeah.
No.
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 Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm
one
good.
tells me
I
You
would go so far as
guys
to
don't
say,
do this.
hell no.
if
No.
this
I don't
is
know if
another
our-
person who has been able to avoid the like the the brainwashing of the serpent god, like we maybe should go and help them, put them into the cells with the other people.
No,
I
that's
feel
one more person. we
It's
have
somebody
to-
who's
no,
asking for help, and
we can come back
so
to them
far,
later.
Help.
really the only things I know about most of you is that you came to my help when I was calling for help.
You
And
were not in a dungeon though. Like, what do you trust
I
this voice?
could have been if you wouldn't have come for me.
Izamina.
Do you trust this voice?
Can I
Do I
roll an
trust this
insight
voice?
check?
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
+8. This is my bad boy. I shouldn't have said that. No, I'm still taking it. 21.
21.
Tell her not to
To
trust
the
it.
best of your ability, and you've
Shit.
listened to voices before. You've sat, in research, and you've been in during your lessons. You've learned a certain timbre and a certain cadence to certain voices, and you're just like, oh, you know what? That person's not as sincere as they could be, and you develop this into almost an absolute skill. You're very good at this craft, and
Okay.
to the best of your ability.
Please lower him.
You detect no insincerity from this tone. This person, it doesn't sound like they're trying to be duplicitous. It doesn't sound like they're trying to, put something else up and over. I don't know.
You guys, I know how hesitant you are, but really, you came to my help, and I have to pay that forward. So
No, no.
it's not a thing you can say no to. I am
It is a
going.
thing I'm saying no to. We are not.
Delphia,
we
would you
are
like
not
to come
going
with
help
me?
them. We are not going to
Yes,
go
I
Okay.
now. We are
Mhm.
going to kill the serpent god, and we will come back for them on our way to get the other people.
When in doubt,
Because
vote for Sarah.
Every
Sure.
time we delay
vote for Sarah.
helps our enemy. This is not
But-
the time to delay.
We need a vote
I'm
for
It's the
also-
time
Only
to
that
hurry
says Sarah.
to vote for Sarah at the
Um,
game rehearsal.
I can mute you all. This is my Zoom.
The vote for Pedro shirt, only with Sarah in the name.
Oh, I
Listen.
Yes.
did that. Oh,
Let's do it.
I am worried.
I can make that shirt too.
Let's do it.
I will buy that shirt.
Look, I didn't really think you were gonna say yes. You trust the voice, so I thought this was gonna go completely different.
But I
But-
do, and I haven't steered you guys wrong.
Also,
If
I
you
need
guys-
Samus's contact because I rolled a natural 20. Anyways, for no reason at
I
all. Don't ignore me. Yeah.
We've
I
nearly
feel like
died
we need to
multiple
do this.
times.
Marcos, listen.
Look, I'm not disagreeing that we need to do this. I'm just saying we don't need to do this first.
If
And
someone's
I am
opinion,
disagreeing. We need to do this.
It can.
Yes,
it can
we're
just
both
be-
agreeing.
Vote for Sarah. Yeah,
now.
let's go. Let's go.
No,
Look
No.
who we just crossed though. Like,
we're agreeing that it needs to be done. It
Yeah,
does
but
not
we-
need to be done
No,
before we kill
Look
the
at
god.
Marcos.
Go ahead, Belle.
Oh, I was just going to suggest that. I mean, if it's just one person behind us, it's okay if Izza and I.
No, it is just one person, at least, that you hear. Who knows what is guarding it? To get to the last group of people,
If something
required us
was guarding
getting
it-
past a
Take care of
giant
it.
zombie snake.
Then you better come with me to keep me safe, don't you think? Because I'm
No.
going.
That's fair.
You are not going.
Malik, are you coming with us with
Oh,
me
yeah.
and Delphia?
Oh yeah. Vote for
Doctor?
No.
vote for
Hey,
Isa.
I just
No.
just for 1 second, like, this could be something completely different than what you think it is. There are trickster spirits in this
For sure.
world that do this type of thing. Why would we
There
go
are.
towards it?
There
For
are.
sure.
Hmm.
But also, there are people who are sincere and need help. And I don't do many things good. And she's going to give kind of a sad, pointed look to Marcos. But I know how to hear people. And this person needs us.
What's
and we
more
have to go
important,
help them.
one person or stopping this cult?
One person. Every
No.
person matters.
No.
Yes, we're going.
Punishing the people who have hurt these people is more important.
Letting them be a part of that vengeance is righteous.
They don't have a part in the vengeance, because if they were capable of fighting and defending themselves, we wouldn't be here having to save them.
Come here and talk to me, and I'm gonna like start walking backwards and see how far he'll follow me talking at me.
I'm gonna grab your tabard and just hold, like, nope.
While they're doing this discussion, Zanelle takes off walking to this trickster voice
Yeah.
to prove a point here.
Malik is going with Zanelle.
But-
I'm going as well. I'm going.
Come on, Marcos. I'll grab his hand from my tabard and just hold it and pull him with me.
And my bow is ready.
This is how we're all gonna die.
Hold an arrow notched.
I'm not gonna let you die.
I'm going to pull my hand free so I can have my spear, my shield, because at this point I am convinced that we are A, going the wrong way,
Absolutely.
and B, going into trouble,
Absolutely.
and C, that
Yep.
trouble is probably worse than the snake.
Yep. Somebody's
Because-
gonna die.
Because the fucking frog guy thought the snake was the less dangerous option.
Sure. Sweetie, do you want to go in front of me, or do you mind if I walk in front of you?
Counterpoint, though, danger is the name of the game. Otherwise, it wouldn't be Dungeons and or Dragons.
Way to
I'm
break
just
the
gonna
fourth wall,
start.
but okay.
I'm not.
I'll allow
Marco,
it.
I'm not even gonna be cursing. I'm just complaining, like just belly aching in
Yeah.
Infernal,
Sure.
like switching between Infernal and Celestial to complain about how nonsensical this all is. So I'm going with like harsh guttural to musical. This makes no sense. I can't believe we're doing this. To guttural, and it's like it's all
That's
in the
fine.
same vein. But I will go in front of everyone else.
I left already.
Oh
so
my
as you were
God.
polling,
Oh, yeah.
like I went in
Yeah.
front of y'all, and
Yeah,
I'm already.
well,
in
I'll
this.
go in front of Isamina and whoever wants to be.
Mike,
Hi.
you know how thaumaturgy can make your voice boom for
Absolutely.
like up to a minute? Can I use thaumaturgy to put like a mute on Marcos's voice? Not so that
Quiet.
he's not talking, just that it's a little bit quieter.
You could quiet
he's
it,
not
but he
giving
does
it
get
away.
a saving throw.
That's fine. That's
It
fine.
would be a wisdom saving throw, I think.
My
Actually,
save
you know what?
DC.
No, that'd be charisma.
I'm good at charisma saving
Let's
throws.
make that a charisma saving throw. That's a force of personality against your spell DC.
So, being in this particular area,
That's a 19.
Yeah, that'll save.
being in this particular area, would you say that it was a cult of personality?
Whoa.
CM Punk's back.
Minus one in inspiration. Someone please spend 100 bits and save Malik from the death.
Is Jeremiah actually on Marcos's face? Real questions. Real talk.
Yes,
Real talk.
that's part of the
Yeah.
thaumaturgy.
That was the
You're
mute.
not
I just used Marcos.
circumcised.
Hey, somebody has licked the frog.
Hey.
Just lick it and stick it on Marcos's face.
Just lick it. Oh, God.
As Marcos is talking, you feel your voice kind of quieting down a bit, and you're like, and you clear your voice. Dank air. It's terrible for them. Terrible.
Yeah, we definitely needed to bring more water down here.
His ears are steaming. His eyes are sort of almost like they're on fire. It's just
Oh my gosh.
it's a regular day for Marcos, really.
His ears are steaming? That's awesome.
Bring it down a little. Bring it down. Sit
So I
down.
would like a marching order, for no reason particular.
I believe,
I am
Fine.
back with Zanelle.
yeah. Zanelle's first, and I'm somewhere up in that pack.
Okay. Up
And
there.
I don't know if the doctor wants to be behind Isamina and I, but I'm in front of Isamina.
All right. So head down to here.
We're all
I'll even let the first. The ground crumbles a little bit under your feet, but it's not a huge There's plenty of walk room, as long as nobody does anything silly like holding on to other people.
Nah.
And perception check. Is that no?
It's never a good
That's
sign.
a 4. I rolled a 2.
Excellent.
I'm not
People
gonna
are
use this
clanking
dice
behind
anymore.
you, slipping in the mud, the squelching and everything, and the dripping, and
There's the
kind of a little bit
hiccups.
distracted. You're still trying to hear that weird water sound that was over there. But yeah, no,
I direct Zanel which direction that I heard.
yeah,
it
because
in.
you made it all the way down to all the way down.
All the way
So
down.
you go straight
to,
down.
I think,
Just gonna
here.
readjust the old map here. Also, Jazz,
Yeah.
there's gonna be a link that will pop up for vampire dice in the chat at some point, and it's for level up dice, and they sell dice jails now. So
I'm finna buy one. I have to. The disrespect that I just got.
Yeah.
So wait there for a sec. Everyone else can catch up.
sometimes you gotta punish the dice.
You know, unless everyone else wants to wait there and Zanel can just wander off on her own. That's fine too.
Negative.
Nope.
At
No,
the
no,
end,
no. I'm
here for that.
Okay. Okay. I
Mm.
didn't realize we were moving.
The mighty one may be the mighty one, but the mighty one occasionally needs backup. So
Sure,
Oh,
sure.
absolutely.
yeah,
Right,
we are.
this is where Delphia had made it to.
Came all the way here.
Heck.
And then, against her better judgment, she turned around. And she
There
was
you go.
so close.
I don't hear any voices. Like,
Yeah, can
Listening
we?
again. Do we hear it?
Hello.
oh, that's
Y'all
better.
make a
That's
lot of
better.
noise.
That's 17.
17.
Hey.
So
Yeah,
do we?
you definitely hear it.
Are we all like
Over
persuasioning
here.
or not persuasion? Perceptioning.
Perceptioning.
Perceptioning. Oh, that's a
Perceiving?
gross noise. 18.
5.
I'm going to assume everybody is walking within range of each other, so
That is
just
a
letting Zanel do a sort of a wander here. And as soon as you
25.
get to there,
bam.
stop.
Nope, don't like that.
Oh,
What you see
Oh
is
no.
an interesting sight, actually.
Dun dun dun.
You kind of taken aback, you stop. There is a creature, a female, judging by her upper torso at any rate, presenting with grayish green skin. Her hair is long, but it's lank because it's like dirty and mussed. She looks, humanoid from the waist up or so. Fine bone cheeks, sort of thing. In any conventional sense, she would be a very striking or possibly beautiful female-presenting creature, if not for the fact that she has her lower torso of serpent. The problem that sort of strikes you as a bit odd with regards to this, because you're like, all right, great, another snake thing we have to kill in this dungeon. She's chained to the wall. And I'm saying she just as a generic sense. The creature is chained, basically manacled to the wall, and has been beaten a lot. Sliced. She's gently bleeding from a number of wounds. And does not look, and her
No.
side of her face is completely bruised.
it's nothing.
And just does
He's
not look
No.
does not look well in that sense. It looks like she's been here a while. She looks, if you can think of an individual that has the lower body of a serpent, would be sort of leaning or sort of just slumping. She's doing that. She's just sort of like hanging in these chains, and she looks up very weakly through one very crustily blooded eye, sort of thing. The other one's open.
Oh.
Thank the gods. Who are you? Are you with her?
Mike,
I don't know about gods. We're not with her. Do you need help? And I am going to push forward if they will let me through.
Can I
Yeah,
identify what this creature is?
Hmm?
hey Mike, have you ever been
Can I
using a power
identify
drill
What this creature is?
and then it sort of like hits and sticks and doesn't spin anymore? That's what Isamina's doing right now. Just like chomping at the bit to try to like.
You want to do... Sorry, Delphia?
Roll an like, I don't know, a nature check or something to see if I can identify what this creature is.
Sure.
I'm a ranger with a 0 in nature, but that's what it is. But I rolled an 18, so
Hey,
No.
0 in nature.
This one's... You haven't heard of... I mean, you're kind of running through your brain. It's like, all right, well, my specialty is forests. And occasionally you see lizard folk there, or... I mean, these bullywugs were kind of new, but yeah, I mean, I maybe heard of them. No idea what this one is.
Does she strike me as a monstrosity?
Is your primeval awareness still going?
No, but that's my favorite enemy.
It is. But you would you necessarily attune to...
I think I recognize.
You recognize them, though. Like every
page
monster.
201, Mike. It's page 201. If that helps.
Is it?
I mean it. Oh no, I'm thinking of something different. Although what's on page 201 is a monstrosity.
Your action, spend a range of spell slots, a minute per level of spell slot.
Yes,
That is actually an interesting
doesn't
question.
necessarily say. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily say.
So, talk amongst yourselves for a second.
So vote
Okay,
for Sarah.
Absolutely. Just one click in the chat will take you to the page.
Let me
So
just
when
put
you
that in the chat.
say that your mom was a dwarf,
Mhm.
what you really mean is
My mom's a dwarf.
yes, but
Mhm. Yes.
she
No, but
raised,
my mom's a dwarf.
Oh, puppy!
she
Look at
raised
his-
you.
Look at his foot armor.
Little foot armor. Protect his little wrists.
I would say, to the best of your gut instinct, you're basically like, all right, aberrations are a certain class of thing, and they have a certain vibe to them, I guess, for want of a better term.
Right.
Monstrosities are, I guess, sort of manifest.
It's usually like two animals smushed together. It
Yeah,
doesn't make sense.
a clear
Bears.
disruption of the status quo
Owlbears,
of
yep.
sorts.
Owlbears,
I would say,
monstrosities.
yeah, you get a sense this is probably a monstrosity.
Okay. My hackles are up. That's all.
Can I do an insight check to see if I believe her that she's actually like wounded and been beaten?
Absolutely.
Can I do a strength check to get past these fools and go help her?
Absolutely.
I would like to block Takachi Zamino again.
21. And I'm just like walking towards her to get a better view.
He looks to beat the hell up. You've seen yeah, as a monk, you've seen beatings. You've seen, your initiates misbehave when they were younger, or there are a couple of students, one you remember was quite determined in your class that they were just like, they were going to learn or beat someone, and took a significant thrashing before they learn to control their temper. This is a beating.
So, my mom is a dwarf.
He raised you.
Fascinating.
Correct.
Strength checks for anybody who wants to block Izamina.
Oh, I'm totally not blocking Izamina.
No.
Okay.
I don't want to go up to just.
I mean, Zanel is already up there, so
That's a 17 to block Izamina.
logically,
I'm like gonna pancake against the wall to let her through. I'm scared of her.
The conversation between Malik and Rosenthal just like separates on either side of the hallway as Izamina cuts through.
talking back and forth to each other.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, but like, what was your first memory of your mom?
my first memory of my mom was when she was making like these little dwarven pancake things, and just like the
Dwarves have
smell.
pancakes.
Yeah, I think
That was a
every
human thing.
every race kind of has pancake-ish
Is it
things.
more like a crepe, or
I don't know. There was a lot of meat in it.
oh, I've heard of that. Bacon.
Is now really the time to dissect pancake?
I think
the
the
Ross
Always
slices.
judging.
the human equivalent, I think, would be kind of like a meat pierogi thing. I don't know.
Well, well, this is all very interesting, but we came, we saw. We can turn around and leave now. Because we got a
Izamina,
god to kill.
As I get
Izamina
close,
wants
I'm-
to help her.
Where do you
Is
have
Amina-
any compassion?
I've got loads of compassion.
Does Izamina break through Marcos's Marcos stopping?
I don't
her?
know. Does Izamina beat a 17?
No.
While I go to creature, I just ask, who are you? What happened to you?
Wrong page. My name is Celestia. And
Not Explictica.
no. What?
Anybody
No.
can lie about a
Oh,
name.
Oh.
Why are the names so
She hates
similar?
She is insane. She found me and made an example of me to any others who would dare question her authority over serpents or reptiles, snakes. She's unhinged, and just has been torturing me for weeks to I don't understand why.
Like holding myself up over Marcos's arm. I'm just gonna be like, do you want vengeance? Because some of us are good at that. I could help heal you, and some of us could help get you some vengeance against her. I assume we're talking about Explictica. Is the serpent goddess, is that who's been doing this to you?
Yes.
Insight check.
I'm convinced.
Can I start working on her chains to try to get her chains?
Absolutely.
I was
So-
like, roll
so
an insight
now-
check as well.
So now
Insight
do
check
not
24.
Don't you?
Do not unchain her.
As I work on
Unchain her.
I looked
Okay.
up her and I was like, I'm going to try to get you out of this. If you murder me, I am going to be very upset. Okay?
So will I.
She's
I
telling the
do
truth.
still have
It's okay.
my bow.
Ooh. What do I roll?
See the important.
Do you have thieves' tools?
No, I don't have these tools.
I know. I'm just roll a, I guess, D20 and add your dex mod.
Wow.
So the important thing here
13.
is the grammar that Mike used, because Mike said she's telling the truth. He didn't say it seems like she's telling the truth.
Mm.
One of these
I mean,
things
I
would
was
be a
speaking
lie
directly to Izamina.
If she turns on us, it would be a lie, and good DMs don't lie to their players.
Good
Good
DMs,
DMs
to
lie
their
all
players
the time.
All the time.
All the time.
That seems false.
Back
Vote
me
for
up,
Sarah.
guys. Come
Good
on.
DMs lie all the time.
Super sus.
Yes, make
All
sure
the
you
time.
vote.
Vote for Sarah.
I'm just like trying to get it, and then I'm gonna yell, Malik, I need your help up here.
Do not unchain her.
We're
Yeah, I'm gonna-
get you.
I'm-
We are not unchaining her.
I'm just
Get her out.
And I keep
completely
working on
and
it.
utterly ignoring Marcos, and I'm walking over to where the chains are.
Wait, no.
Okay.
Is that like a strength check?
If you're going to try to brute force them open, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a strength. Roll d20. Add your strength mod.
Don't we have keys? Did we leave them with the people?
Can I not just roll the strength thing
I
on the
think
thing?
Marco says
You left them with the people.
Oh, bam! Natural 20.
Oh,
So you kind of get your clawed hands sort of into them, and you're like, resume, and then one just creaks open just enough. You get your claws into it, and you snap the sort of almost bend the hinge backwards, and one of her arms comes free, and it sort of drops.
And now the other one's gonna go.
I don't have to do this.
Healing in it and blood circulation and stuff.
Let's go. Let's go. Natural 20 again. It was close. 17.
I'll give you that one. Because you have a bonus of 3.
That's 17 total.
Oh, 17.
That's with the
Oh.
bonus of 3.
Yeah, you know what? No, I'll give it to you. The other one takes a bit more doing. You kind of broke a nail with the last one. So you kind of just pry it open. You almost want to get your teeth in there, but remember, oh wait, no, her hand's in the way. And kind of pry it open enough, she manages to slip her other arm out, and she slumps to the ground, sort of just with her hands just catching herself on her arms, and sort of gasping and sort of curling. Her serpentine lower half sort of almost curls up defensively in a way, but she's sort of trying to rub circulation back into her hands.
Okay. Is it, we need some healing.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Please, 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 please.
One
please.
healing, a small one.
Yes.
A small one.
You get one
I'm just
cookie
gonna
now.
like duck under his arm, which I probably could have done the entire time, but I didn't think to until he gave me permission. And I'm gonna come over and do a first level cure wounds.
You can have one potato
Hey,
chip before
first-
dinner, but don't ruin your
10
don't ruin all your
points
healing.
of healing. And as I'm near her, can I do like a medicine check to see like what kind of like if there was weapons or if there's anything poisonous or magical to get information about what we might be facing when we fight Explictica?
Say again, sorry?
Can I make some kind of check, medicine or something, to see if I can tell what kind
I
of
see.
weapons or poison or any clues about what we might fight?
Yeah. We could do that.
Well, I mean, technically I can roll those dice.
Absolutely.
A 6 just isn't going to tell me very much.
No.
All right.
It might tell you that we're fighting a snake goddess.
That's true. That's okay.
Much of a goddess.
And just to keep Marcos like showing him that I trust him and that I value him, I'm going to step forward and place my hand gently on like her shoulder. Or like the wound that I see that really needs the most healing. I don't want her to go septic or anything. No gangrene here.
Okay.
It's really gross down here. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds, and then I'm going to go and stand behind Marcos again.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, Doctor, we might need to prestidigitate the dirt out of those wounds. Do you do like wound irrigation? Is that like a thing you can do?
Yeah, it's called a water canteen.
No, but like I don't want to waste my water. It's really smelly down here.
I guess I could try.
Thank you, Doctor.
Is that what kind of doctor you are?
No,
Oh,
I'm not that kind of doctor. I have to get like close to her though to do this.
We'll all get close to her. What's the worst that could happen?
The worst
mean,
thing can
I'm-
happen is she betrays us all and tries to
We're
kill
already
us.
up here.
I
Like, it's
mean-
fine. Let's all die together.
We killed a snake like 7 times. We're basically gods.
I would like to point out that we
7
could argue that since we had to kill it 7 times, we clearly aren't that good at it.
Nope.
I don't like that argument.
You might not be. I killed it a lot.
it's just really resilient.
So I try to cast prestidigitation to like clean out any wounds that I see on her body.
Okay.
I don't know if that's something that the spell can do. It just says you instantly clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot.
I'll allow it. I mean, you can dust, you can clean off your pant legs and such like that sort of thing. So you can clean off an area around the wound. It looks cleaner. Pretty nasty looking bruise though.
Uh,
Can't do anything about the bruise.
the way you described, like, is she like kind of naked, top half?
In rags, but yes, generally.
Okay.
Almost.
Yeah, like I'll take my sleeping gear and like kind of blanket it over her to be like, maybe there's warmth that's needed. I don't know medicine.
Mhm.
But warm is generally good because I'm red dragonborn, and that's how we heal.
True. She looks up. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Can you take us to her? We would very much like to introduce his maul and his spear to her face and other body parts.
I can, but between me here and where she is, there's a couple of obstacles.
You mean like the pit? We already found that.
No.
Snake we
that's-
killed
Mhm.
twice.
Yeah, that too.
There are troglodytes.
We've killed
we
a
can
lot
we can
of
handle that.
troglodytes.
Yeah,
And
we killed a bunch of
she
those.
has a guard dog of sorts, no, but not a dog. It's a massive lizard. It sort of sits in the cavern adjoining the entrance to her cave, and it will warn
What is
her
she?
of anything, just by sheer the fact that it will attack anything that comes by.
That's a good question, Delphia.
Sorry,
What
Ed?
is she? What is she?
She's a naga.
Do I know what
I
that
don't know what that
is?
is.
Do I know what that is?
I'm willing to bet it has something to do with snakes.
Kind of
Ah.
does.
In my snake book?
You're right, though, and Lodame actually made an interesting point in the chat.
Sure does.
Delphia does get advantage on knowledge checks against your favorite enemies.
Against my what can I roll? A general like knowledge check? What would you have me roll?
I mean, I guess a nature check, for want of a better term.
Oh, that was very much suck. That was a 9.
You good thing you get advantage then, yeah?
Yeah, that's with advantage.
Oh, good,
Ooh.
good. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I mean, you remember seeing one in a picture book?
It's got something to do with snakes.
Marvelous Book of Monsters or something?
Really?
Don't like it. I know I don't like them.
Snake body, head of a human.
Yeah, terrible
Over the hood.
snake. More
Nasty
snake-like
looking.
stuff. Very nasty.
So, would you say that this would be a manual of monsters?
Of sorts. A compendium, if you will. That is quite monstrous.
Yeah, like that one.
Uh, yeah, nasty things, but not god level. So that's good that we're not actually fighting an actual god.
To be fair, Marcos has been saying that for the entire time that we have been chasing this thing down.
Okay,
Mark one for
then it's a
you.
god. I mean,
No, I've been calling her a pretender to divinity.
okay.
Will you take us to her now? I don't want to brag, but we're good at this.
We might be able to get past the troglodytes. They're not smart. Now she's sort of
Are they
gets the-
bribable?
trying to get the sorry?
Can they be bribed with food?
No, they're quite stupid. If they think that I'm in
Or
any way
gold?
connected, still to no, shoot. Never mind. No, sorry. I wasn't thinking. They're the ones that she had beat me. They will not believe. And the other way is that priest.
We killed a priest.
Yeah, he
We
did.
killed him too.
But
Unless there are multiple.
black robes, a crazed look in his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Book, keys.
Yeah.
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 Maul.
Penchant for necromancy.
Giant
Yeah.
serpent.
Mhm.
Yeah, we killed him.
Yep.
He's dead.
Oh, we killed that serpent twice.
How
At
did you
least.
kill it twice?
Don't
we killed
ask.
it when it was a zombie, then he brought it back as a skeleton, and we killed it again.
Yeah.
But it's destroyed.
Pretty
Mhm.
thoroughly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
No,
we
this will
broke it.
work, actually.
Let me
The
ask
next
you a
best thing we
question.
could do is salt and burn the remains. You know.
Let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
How much would you say that Explictica hates you?
I don't know if it's hatred or just disdain.
So, wait here a second, and I'm just going to turn around, hook an arm around Izumina's shoulder, and kind of take a couple steps away, look at her, and just quietly say,
Are we doing get help? I love get help.
"No, we're not going to get help.
Wait, get help. We're not doing
What
it.
we're doing is bait."
I don't know.
That was
bait
my
one.
plan from the beginning. You were going to be the bait.
No,
Wait, what?
That sounds good. Yeah.
I'm just going to kind of jerk my head back around the corner towards the snake woman we just freed. She's bait.
Sure, whatever. Somebody needs to be bait. Great. I'm with you. Let's do this. No questions. I'm in.
Mad questions.
Is this like
No
get help?
questions. Let's
Wonderful.
do this.
So much don't like this, but I'm not hearing it. So
Yeah.
I give Izumina what actually appears to be a pretty cheerful pat on the back. Turn around, walk back
Inside
to the
check.
room. Go.
I
and
I'm
go
just
up
like
to
I don't trust
Yeah.
that.
the
That's
woman
not.
and
That's not normal.
crouch down in front of her.
I rolled a
So I-
4. That's totally normal. This is they're being
No.
friends now. Fine.
That's crazy.
I think I know a way that you can help us beyond simply pointing us in the right direction. I think you would agree that we stand the best chance of killing her if we can get her out of her lair. Out
She will
from
never
behind.
leave.
Not even if you are free and her troglodytes are slain and her priest is slain.
You want to kill the troglodytes,
Oh yes, because as far as
but
I
her-
know from your information, they're the last of her minions between
her
us
lizard
and her
pet.
lizard.
She'll know we're coming.
Oh no, we're not going to go
I-
past the troglodytes. We're going to kill the troglodytes. and then you're going to challenge her because you have allies who have come.
I'll never get past the lizard.
I
You don't
have
have to.
something for the lizard. I'm really good at big creatures. Like that's part of how we killed the snake twice. So I've got something for the lizard.
My friend
It's not
has
the same
something
thing as I used on the snake. It's fine. Just seeing like Delphia's face. I mean, like it's a different thing. It's fine. Like I'm better at the other thing.
Like what?
My friend can handle the lizard.
All right. What do
All
you
you
need
need
me to do?
All I need you to do is take a poke at her pride. All I
She's
need
gonna
you
love
to
that.
do is rub in that you are free and no longer under her power, because from everything I understand, from what you've said, from her need to be worshipped, she can't stand that.
Take a
So I
persuasion
want. Okay, I should be good at this.
Yeah, you got this.
I mean, I could poke at her pride with the maul.
That's also part of the plan.
Oh,
You know what?
Part 3.
As I'm doing this, I'm going to reach out, put my hand on her shoulder, and I'm going to give her just 5 points of lay on hands.
What?
No,
Yes.
I'm
yes.
playing the long game.
I
I'm
love
playing
this.
a game. I'm getting.
You
in
are
her
playing
head.
a game. That's for sure. It's not the game the rest of us are playing.
Isamina's like,
Dungeons and Dragons.
That is a 22.
nice. Okay. You see, for a moment, you almost see sort of yourself reflected in her eyes. That furrowed browed determination of that hunger. You've seen this in the mirror when you decided that this was the morning I'm going to find that justice that I've been looking for, sort of thing. You can see it almost burning in her eyes. Yes, she's been scourge on this place long enough. I'll do what I can.
That's all you need to do. And I'm going to take my hand back, stand up, step back, and just plant my spear on the ground, look at her, and tilt my head to the side and just say, now, slumping on the floor isn't really the way to challenge a god, is it? Even a pretender. Come on, up you get.
And she's still injured, but she sort of struggles to her feet. Her
To her tail.
struggles to be to upright position, and her natural stance is actually somewhat formidable. It's a very a thickened serpent body at the waist. So basically the width, I guess, of where her hips would be as the starting point, and then it tapers down. She is actually a large creature. She's not overly larger than a humanoid upper torso proportion, but other than she seems, wirily lookingly muscular, but there's a significant length.
Lead the way.
Okay. Up ahead, let me just grab the icon. She starts moving. Thank you much. I owe you a tremendous debt.
You don't. We're here to help. That's kind of especially what these guys do.
We're going to be doing this way, and we're going to keep to the left. It will open up. There's another cave on the way there. There's nothing in it. To my knowledge, she might have put something there. They might have put something there, but we'll be sticking to the left, and we'll be reaching a long, open cave, a cavern, and the troglodytes will be there. I don't remember there being many of them, but I've been down here for weeks. And they only throw me scraps and smear food in my face. I don't have knowledge, but they had they were breeding down here the last I knew.
Joy.
From there, we will continue. There is a side branch of a passage to the another left-hand passage, which leads to her guardian pet, and then to her cabin. Have you encountered the troll?
The what?
At the top of the stairs? Oh wait, no, that was an ogre.
There's a troll guarding.
No, definitely have not encountered a troll.
I don't know what exactly he's guarding. He's in off that way, and she points in the direction you guys came from. Sort of up and the zombies. You haven't wandered around here a lot, have you?
So, no.
No,
But we
no.
found you
Nope.
pretty quickly.
It's been
well,
one room.
That's good. There are zombies. If you don't interrupt them, they don't bother anyone. They're pumping the water out of the dungeon.
Sure.
Love it.
And I know what you're thinking. We're dozens of feet underground, under a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they pumping the water out of the dungeon?
So it doesn't flood.
Now you're Mr. Questions.
Yeah. All right.
Could be
Sure.
useful information.
Let's
I mean,
just go.
The swamp will reclaim this place if nothing is
Walk
done.
and talk.
And why not have
As it should
eternal
be.
servants that do nothing but bilge water for the rest of their days?
Well,
The troll is off in that direction as well, and he is guarding a chest.
oh,
I don't remember exactly what it is. He's been duped by Explictica as well. Trolls aren't
It's
exactly
probably-
the smartest.
It's probably goods they've stolen from the town that need to be returned to the poor townspeople.
I don't know anything about that. All I know is that she has to be stopped.
Agreed.
So the troglodytes, you want to go and see first.
There are in
Whatever's
our
the
way.
quickest way.
Right. Actually, we could come this way. And she basically starts leading you back the way you came.
The insight check.
Sure.
We trust her.
Yep, I go.
Now's not the time when we stop trusting her. Do you know how high my insight checks have been? Do you know how good I am at this?
18.
She
Bro.
seems to be earnest.
Rather than normally how I walk behind Marcos with like my hand on his shoulder, I'm just gonna loop my arm through his arm because he patted me as a friend and maybe he
Aw.
thinks of me as an equal. And so I'm gonna walk with him.
Cool. And she's moving. It's like, come quietly though. And she is moving relatively quietly.
Oh no.
Every now and then she goes and sort of does that whole one leaning into, oh, I bumped against the thing and ow, now my bruise hurts. But for the most part, she's taking you back pretty much in the direction you were. She comes out into the opening, kind of taken aback a little bit. Oh, that's new.
We fell earlier.
Stick to the left.
The ground sunk.
Hmm.
That's not good.
What?
Oh, great. This place is sinking faster than even the so-called snake god expected.
Can I just say how great it is that Izamina and Marcos are now on each other's Facebook or MySpace top fives?
Right. Definitely, liking each other's Facebook posts.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm just having a totally random thought.
Let's hear it.
If the cavern is sinking,
Mhm.
it's possibly unstable structurally. What would happen if there was, I don't know, a couple great big shocks of thunder in this cavern? Hypothetically.
She sticks her head out very quietly and leans. And it's sort of like, oh yeah, anybody could lean that far too if I had an articulated cartilage like a snake.
Sure.
And she listens, comes back. The troglodytes are that way. And she points to the left, down this direction.
Okay.
Go then.
Must we encounter the troglodyte?
She slides this way. The zombies are down here. But
Which
again,
way?
if we don't disturb them, they won't. And you can hear them, and you can hear the shuffling sort of thing. Occasional little grunt or a moan, and then just sloosh, 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 and sploosh of water here and there, and then the creaking of pulleys. Once you get to the thing.
That's what we had heard before. Okay.
Now be up ahead. There's two directions. To the right is the troll. If you want to defeat him, you're welcome to. I don't know if I'm up to that. To the left is another long passage that leads to the other side of the troglodyte tunnel. And to her guardian pet.
We'll deal with the troll later.
Agreed.
What comes after the troll?
No, he's
He was guarding a chest or something.
My concern is that
We're not interested in the chest.
he's in his own
could be
chamber.
closed
Oh,
in
wait.
on all sides. If we ignore the troll, he might hear a ruckus and come out. And then we're being flanked.
But he's not the most dangerous enemy, and he's not our prey.
I don't know.
I mean, DM interjection. She technically already knows you're here.
Exactly.
she's already beckoning you to come get her.
Yeah,
The-
she dared us.
Zanelle, absolutely, we should go and get the chest. Just maybe after, like, if all these creatures are mind controlled by her and we kill her, maybe they'll leave, or we can figure out some other way to manage them, or we can just, kill them too, I guess, if we have to. But yeah, getting the chest back for the townspeople, if that's whose stuff is in it, that's important.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. All right.
So quietly then. And then she turns and goes to the left. Everybody make a stealth check, please.
Yay.
Stealth
Not
checks.
good at
I'm good at those
these.
now.
Come on, Mr. Heavy Armor Disadvantage.
I got 24.
16.
I'm not worried about you, Zanelle.
That's a
Oh, that hurts
one.
my feelings. I can do horrible.
You got a what now?
That's a 1.
I, on the other hand, rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Also, I had disadvantage. So my other roll was a 17.
Okay. What's
I
the roll
rolled
for
it.
you?
It's
What's
all
the
right.
roll for
It's
you?
all right.
I rolled a 2 and a 19 with a -1 penalty.
Excellent.
Never been so
So she-
disappointed.
Slithers noiselessly. I rolled a 19. She has a plus a lot. She
Look, I'm
Yeah, she got a
trying.
20.
You're at the
She
front.
got a 20 something. And so she slithers very quietly around the corner. Everyone's very quietly. Marcos was there. He's sort of guiding everyone, sort of just waving them past sort of thing because he wants to take up the rear. Turns right into the wall. Clang. Everyone else looks back.
Yeah, I think we should listen for a couple of seconds to see if we got a troll coming at us.
Yeah. I'm
Perception
like
checks,
holding my
please.
breath, listening.
Sorry, which check, Mike?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, it's trash.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't think anything's coming because I just rolled a
Six.
natural.
11.
Just rolled a
7.
natural 1 for 3, so it's like, yep, nothing coming. We're good. Let's go.
22.
Okay.
Thank you.
Save.
Doc?
Who else got higher than a 15? Anyone?
12.
Just so I know who I'm actually going to talk to. Essentially, when I'm
Just
saying, you
me.
hear coming up the hallway.
Zombie or troll.
No, it's not sort of that moaning, sort of lifeless sound. It's more of a grunting, as if you remember this once because you were stuck in a culvert once when you were a small child, and you're like, and you're trying to squeeze your way out of it. It's basically and you hear sort of like scraping, and a muttering in a language I'm pretty sure you don't speak.
I'm gonna turn over my shoulder to Zanelle and go, "Hey, it's chess time!" And I'm going to wheel Marcos forward, and I'm gonna say, "We're doing get help," and just push him forward down the hall with me.
Love this.
Oh wait,
Hey,
we're going this way.
McDiabetes is in the chat. Also, you can, vote Sarah works for both of us.
Yes.
Because Sarah is one of my players at Phandalin by Night, and you can vote for her too.
You
She's-
definitely hear sort of scraping and of the rock and stone as this thing.
Yeah.
So we're going this way?
Let's meet him where we can bottleneck him, right, friends?
Yep.
Malik, does that
Sure.
sound okay?
Sounds right to me.
Jackie, you know what? Yeah, clip it. It was worth it. It was worth it just to watch you laugh. I live for those moments when I can make Jackie crack.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
So you're all bottlenecking right there?
Everyone get past me. Go, go, go.
I'm going to move Jeremiah.
No, I think we should bottleneck him further down where it's like tight.
It's pretty tight here. Everyone get past me.
No, I think we should get closer. Because we don't want zombies coming this way.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
agreed.
stick right here.
And you basically see this green, pale, sickly green skinned. It's got sort of pustules and warts on it. It's bloated. It's long, spindly arms leading to long, jagged fingers and sort of very crag-like claws. A long, sort of gaunt-looking face, sunken eyes. The hair is all sort of mottled and gross and damp. It's almost like seaweed in the sense that it's it fills the hallway. It's just sort of like crumbling his way. Anybody speak
I'm
giant?
going to cast real quick. First level Searing Smite. on my
I do
spear.
not. I do not speak giant.
What we're going to do before that is we're going to roll initiative.
I do not speak giant, but I am gonna just say in common. Help! Could you please help us? There's not like a map. We're looking for something. Could you help us with that,
Just
please?
for once in your life, will you try not negotiating with monsters that are incapable of negotiating with you?
Negotiate, no negotiate, make up my mind.
I got 16.
10.
11.
And if you type exclamation point in it in the chat, you can roll your own initiative if you so wish.
Hey.
Hey, can I use my chat initiative rather than the one that I rolled?
Did you get in the chat?
20.
Not technically
14
advantage.
In the chat,
So
I only
where'd
got
you
a
roll?
5 in D&D Beyond.
You don't need that high initiative.
You're the
You're good.
cleric. You're supposed to go like.
There it goes at the end. I know.
Okay. Ismina?
5.
Got 5. Dr. Rosenthal.
10.
Zanel?
16.
Delphia?
17.
Alec?
20.
Nice. Marcos?
11.
Hey, Mike, can
Hi.
I ask a personal favor?
Shoot.
Just before we start this combat, since it's almost break time anyway, could we go to break first for potty
Absolutely.
break?
So, you basically see, as Malik, you come around the corner, everybody gets themselves situated, this gigantic troll. He sees you, and he shouts something. And none of you, I'm pretty sure, speaks giant.
Mm-mm.
I'm pretty sure he's speaking zombie, you guys. I'm pretty sure.
That sounds right.
And he's clutching weirdly. He's got a book in his hand. And he sort of clutches it to himself as almost possessively. And he just squints up his face and growls at you. And as you come out and as you advance on him, he takes that as a warning and as an indication that you're coming for this book. And we roll initiative. So at that point, combat is now engaged, and we are going to take a break.
Everyone go hydrate.
Go hydrate
Ooh.
and vote for Sarah.
Vote for Sarah.
Vote for Sarah.
And we will see you in 5-ish.
Ish.
Vote for Sarah.
See you in 5, and And we're back.
Hey, welcome back.
Back, everybody.
Hello.
We're about to beat up a troll thing.
Last we left, the party had rescued a humanoid
Hey, question mark?
individual with some serpentine characteristics who seemed none too favorable to the reptile god, and has been leading them to her lair, hopefully trying to circumnavigate obstacles and traps. But unfortunately, the party wasn't as quiet as they thought they would be, and alerted one of the dangers that call her?
So,
Celestia.
Art
It's
Heart
another way for
Studios.
us to be at odds, Marcos.
Art Heart Studios, we will see you in a bit. And they just cheered 100 bits for this guy right here.
Hey.
This guy? What?
This guy
Say.
right here. This one
Very
right
well.
here. This guy.
Okay. So,
May your frogs be
roll
thoroughly
initiative.
licked.
and we're starting with Malik.
And I get bless. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go up to him and give him a little love tap. By love tap,
It's a little love tap.
and I'm thinking it's one of those kind of reckless big hits times.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah, this is what I'm thinking. So that is 17, and if that doesn't hit, I've got a D4.
I mean, technically, you add it anyway if it's a bless.
I can add it.
Or is this whole 100 bits? This is a one-shot thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can choose when to add it. Then that's fair.
Okay, I'll add it
a
later.
17 does hit.
And then the damage is coming up. Ooh, that's a nice damage roll. That is 12 plus the 10.
22.
All right. And it smashes back. Delphia.
Okay. Shoot. I should have been looking at things.
Well, we are hoping you'll shoot.
I will be shooting. I do have an arrow nocked in my bow. But since this is my first turn of the
You're like giant monstrosity. Giant monstrosity.
monstrosity. No, she's shooting
Nobody
towards the
know.
troll for sure. She's shooting towards the troll. I get to add my wisdom modifier to initiative rolls, which I already did. The start of combat, your walking speed. I'm not really walking anywhere. That doesn't matter. And I do take the attack action. I
Yep.
can make one additional weapon attack,
Yep.
dealing an extra 1d8 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Only one of those is sneak
Jeez.
attack, though.
Only one of those is sneak attack.
Yep.
Just get that nat 20.
Well, first roll is a 15.
Being hits.
It hits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Oh, plus sneak attack, I suppose. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage
Okay.
on the first one. And second one. Oh, that's 21 to hit. So
That's
that
a hit.
hits. And that is that's 4 damage.
Okay.
And it falls over, right?
And
Yeah.
that's it. That's all
Yeah,
I
no.
needed.
Zanel.
I want to look to her, ask her, do you feel safe here alone?
I'm fine.
Okay. Then I will use my move.
You have super
Mr.
monk movement,
DM?
right?
Yeah.
How did my attack seem to do on the creature?
I mean,
On a scale from 1 to 100.
sunk it full of
Yeah.
arrows.
Okay. Okay.
Can I?
Are you looking for vulnerabilities? Or I guess resistances?
Yeah, maybe if maybe my weapon doesn't do enough damage.
Seem to?
It doesn't. It does seem okay.
Yeah.
Can I?
Okay.
Can I stand here, or is this like the square?
I mean, you can get right up in there, and basically between yourself and Malik, no one else is getting past you.
That's fair. I'm okay with that.
Mm.
Okay.
All right, we will go with a short sword. That's not that good. 12?
Nope.
Yeah. And then we'll use a key point to do flurry of blows.
Oh, okay.
Nope. That was like 13. Okay.
Does not hit. So, I mean, flurry of blows, you're doing more than one, right?
Yeah. The next
Okay.
one. 24.
That's a hit.
Hey.
I had to hit once, like
I mean,
At least
6
once.
damage.
excellent. There you go.
Yeah.
And that is my turn.
So you slice at it, and it's slippery, and it's kind of rubbery skinned. And the first punch you land, and it sort of almost like hits a chunk of blubber or something, or like a encapsulated pimple, so it's sort of like and doesn't seem to do anything. But then you sort of find an opening, and you crack it right in the bottom of the jaw. And it's like it. So now has a target in front of it.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
And before we get that far, Matthias AW just
Aw.
cheered 100 bits for Dr. Rosenthal, aka.
Mom.
Hey.
That's so nice.
Where are we?
No,
Sir Sidon,
We're
we
fighting
are.
a troll, Cirque.
Yeah, but
10 points of slashing damage. Oh no,
the snake licking thing over there is on our side. Sort of,
14 points of slashing damage.
we think.
14.
Yeah, maybe.
And he reaches down, sort of pulls you in. His teeth sink into your shoulder. 22. For another 7 points of piercing damage.
Good
I thought
thing
you
this.
meant, like 22 damage.
Good thing this troll went for you because it would have advantage against me.
I got you. That's why I came. I knew you needed your shield real quick.
Thanks for
You know?
taking that for me. Yeah.
I have a monk
Anything.
shield.
Anything for Malik, you know.
I really wish I had more than 5 foot reach on my bloody spear.
Kind of like
Throw
the
it.
little minion things in the Borderlands game where you got them latched.
If I throw it, I can't use my magic on it. I need to be holding it.
Just throw it.
You got.
terrible.
You're gonna figure this out. I believe you.
I need a longer spear.
Maybe.
Or you
Speaking
can
of-
throw it.
Argos.
I've just had an idea.
Oh, yeah, I
Let's
believe
see.
you.
I'm gonna measure real quick. Okay, yeah.
Yes, are good.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Compelled Duel.
Ooh.
Okay.
On the troll. It must pass a Wisdom 13 save.
Or
Or be drawn to me.
oh, it's
Oh,
okay.
no.
it's the end. It's the end of Predator spell. It's like, come on, I'm
Yes.
here. Come on, do it. I'm here. Come on, kill me.
For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against any creature that isn't me.
Must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move a space that's more than 30 feet away from you. Since the saving throw spell doesn't restrict the target move for that turn.
I heard Cirque chuckle to himself, and I
So
couldn't
the spell
figure out
ends if you
why.
attack any other creature.
And then I read the
That
chat.
spell that targets a hostile creature other than the target. If a creature friendly to you damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it, or if you end your turn more than 30 feet away from the target.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can draw it past them so that it's bracketed
Yeah,
to my
okay.
friends.
All right. Wisdom saving throw, hey? This is gonna be fun.
DC 13.
13.
Trolls are stupid. I am gambling on this.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair,
It
he's
passed,
trying to
didn't it?
learn more with his book, so
Maybe it's a studious troll. Who knows? You cast your spell.
Yes.
You mutter your arcane symbols. You slam your fist, your spear into the ground, sort of thing. You smash your spear against your shield to draw its attention. It looks up. It growls angrily. Dr. Rosenthal.
Ooh, it's my turn. Okay. He has line of sight on it.
You can.
How do I draw things?
if you move on the other side of where Jeremiah is, you should probably be able to do it.
Okay, now do I have line of sight on it?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna toss a chromatic orb at it.
Okay.
'Cause that's where I start when I start throwing rocks.
I like this plan.
That is a 22.
That's a hit.
Okay. And I'm doing this at second level. So.
Yep.
Oh wow. That's 18
Wow.
acid damage.
Oof, okay.
Yeah, one of those is full. That felt good.
So what happened was Zanel just like cracked him right in the jaw, and then it kind of boosted him up a little bit, and then Dr. Rosenthal like tosses
Swearing
the
at
acid right in
And
his
the acid
face.
just sizzles, and all you can smell, being very close to it within 5 feet, burning, sizzling, fetid, wet flesh.
That's not a good smell.
Not pleasant. That's your turn.
Yes, that's all I can do.
Izamina.
I am. How's it looking?
It looks like it's got a sizzling burn scar in its chest. It's taken a couple of arrows, taken a bit of a beating from a couple of blunt objects.
I am gonna shoot.
I don't think you have anything to shoot.
I am going to take one step back just because I want to be able to keep an eye on Celestia and make sure that she's okay. I don't know how, like, if this is triggering anything for her, hearing sounds of combat after what she's been through. And I am going to cast Bless because that's what I do. And it is going to give, I'm going to give, that's the most damage. Zanel, can you use key points on a reaction?
Can I?
Because the reaction attack itself is just a melee attack. It wouldn't be another attack. It wouldn't be another full turn action.
So then probably Malik can do more damage.
Absolutely.
All right, then yeah, I'll give. I'll say, Malik, you're gonna let the mighty one take that hit for you? Come on, buddy, you can do this.
That's me.
And I'm gonna get him to fight.
The hell you said?
To hit. And sorry, bless for Delphia and Zanel and Malik.
Hey.
Oh.
So I could have a double bless if I really kind of screw up one of those rolls.
Did we say they stack? I thought we talked about this. Like as channel DMs, didn't we discuss this before we started? Like I was pretty sure we had said that they either definitely do or do not stack. It was one of those two things.
Definitely.
I thought Mike said they were that this was a one-off. It was a one-off inspiration.
I haven't
Also
used it
that,
yet.
But
It's not inspiration, it's just a bless.
it's just a one. It's a sort of an extra little boost, a bless, a one shot.
Maybe he'll just roll 2 1s and it'll just be a 2.
Exactly. So, that's your action.
That.
Oh yeah, the reaction. Yeah. So Malik.
That's me. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. Oh, that is a 24.
That's it.
That is a kind of a little bit more than average hit. That's 10.
This gets recorded as my damage. Remember, Singles, anything that I inspire, that damage gets linked to me. I just wanted to remind the best chronicler.
Wow.
Wow.
Snaking my points.
Gotta earn those points somehow.
That's you.
That's me. Thank you.
All right. And Malik.
Should be like an asterisk assist maybe for damage.
Like in hockey.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
With you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Because you get half points for an assist, right? So you can
Sure.
make it a half
take
damage.
it.
Actually, no. The assists count as much as Yoles for points. So
Really? That's
Yep.
lame.
I am going to give it another big hit.
Okay.
Wow, double 19s for 24.
Okay.
And that is an average 9 points of damage, but it's got a plus 10.
19. Okay. All right.
Singles in the chat said, "You're not my leader. I don't have to listen."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've been trying to figure out the best way to. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag bless.
I don't have. Yeah. Hashtag bless. Thank you. Is a. I don't have much in the way of spell slots, so
Don't worry
we're
about spells.
just going
Just shoot it.
to. Yeah, we're just going to shoot it twice. Oh, even with bless, that is only 12.
Nope.
No. Okay. Hey, that's a natural 20. Plus 1 on bless. So 21.
Nice.
But
nice.
that's a natural 20. Shoot.
Natural 20 for what?
Attack.
My attack.
Oh, because you only get the second attack for Gloomstalker on the first attack round.
Oh shoot.
Oh.
Okay.
What?
Unacceptable.
That's okay. That's
She
okay.
can
Now
she
I
keep
feel
the?
bad because I just stole a natural 20 from you.
I
No,
think we
it's
should
okay.
vote for that in the chat.
Mhm.
Well,
That's a chat vote, if I have ever heard one.
Yep.
Oh.
No, that was my mistake. It's totally my mistake.
Yeah, Lodan's gonna be mad at me.
No one's gonna be mad at you.
Everyone
No.
is. Everyone will be.
Hey, I still got to experience the joy, so it's okay.
Can she save it? Bank it
And
for
she
next
blew a
round.
natural 20. We'll see how the combat goes.
Yeah.
Singles has already recorded it.
Zanette.
I'm just pointing it out there.
Now Singless will have to make a whole nother column
Short
for false
sword.
20s.
Oh, does he have me? Like, am I grappled?
Nope. You just
Okay, cool.
The poll
That's
is
a
in the chat.
15.
big and angry. Add a 15 is a hit.
D6. That's 6 damage. And then we'll do another key point for unarmed strike. Ooh. 14?
14 is a miss.
That just seems right. Yeah, and then the next one's a miss too. Let's just record that 6.
You're
fine.
punching a ham hock, or a frozen thing. It's this big sort of thick, blubbery mass of not. It's kind of gross. It's kind of like if a frog was really big, I guess, or leathery and.
And
It's kind
I
of gross to even punch it. You're like,
Can Delphius slide the natural 20 over to Zanel?
like,
can
Put it
I
over here a little
now
bit.
use my movement, which I should have done earlier, but it's cool, to like go around him to get on the other side, so Malik can get advantage now. Can I squeeze by there?
it'd be a very tough squeeze, and I would grant it an attack of opportunity.
Absolutely, let's do it.
I see our first.
The juice is worth the oh, the juice is not that worth. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just roll real low though.
Oh, that was a 20. That was a
12 damage.
Okay, yeah, I'm down.
Where's the rest?
Still totally worth the attempt.
Since Malik asked, and he so bite at you, a 19.
For Malik?
No, for Zanel.
Oh.
Well, that's an automatic hit as I am down.
Oh, you're
So
down.
go and take my failure there.
Oh, okay. So he's basically
What?
just pounds
Yeah.
you once when you're down.
Yep. That.
And he turns around, and he takes a swipe at Malik.
Does he now?
15.
He gets advantage.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. 15 hit anyway.
a natural 20.
I
you
would
for that.
like to
Bring it
impose
on.
disadvantage
So that
on the basis of nothing. But
remember, that's doubling the dice or just twice as many dice.
D&D Beyond
Whatever.
doubles the dice.
Doubles the dice.
Yeah.
Okay. 22 points of piercing damage, or slashing damage, rather.
You're not even raging.
And a bite.
yeah. Oh,
There's also
he's
that.
not
Yeah,
raging.
you're not raging.
Remember, y'all. At the end of the day,
no.
this is Marco's fault.
And a
If we
bite for
die.
6. Piercing.
For 28 total.
Oh, damn.
Weak.
28 total.
Weak.
Are you still up,
Oh.
Malik?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smell it.
I'm
He
still in
probably lost
double
like a third
digits.
of his- Yeah, he probably lost like a third of his health.
He can do this like 20 more rounds. Like it's all good.
hmm
He
I
can
can
do
take
this all
Marcos.
day.
And I can take
That's
a whole nother
Mike's
hit.
line.
What I need for Marcos to do is start throwing stuff. Grab a rock from Dr. Rosenthal or something.
I'm seeing Zanel go down. I am going to hurry up the path to them. Oh fuck! I can't reach Zanel.
I have 2 throws in me. Just kill him. It's all good, man. I'm finna roll.
Down
I'm finna roll a
one.
20.
Just down one death save. It's not like
Yeah,
it's the end of the
I-
world. That's
I-
around
I-
that.
Just
I
do the
got it.
big 300, like,
I'm
jump in
going
with the
to
spear
cast,
thing.
4 rounds to get to her.
I'm going
Exactly.
to cast a first level Searing Smite on my spear,
There we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Ooh,
and I am
fire.
going to stab the troll in the stomach.
This is the paladin shit that I like to hear.
Dope paladin shit.
Summon the rage and the
I
ire of
miss.
Vathras.
That's a 9.
Your
Oh.
your spear starts flaming, almost glowing amber red, or like the fires of a molten iron, and you stab out, and it's just as its large sort of larm kind of snaps down. It kind of comes up, smacks the spear out of the way, and sort of hits against the wall.
It takes his god a little bit to get angry. It's more of a ill temper at the moment.
Simmer.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, that sucks.
Are you doing anything else?
That's my turn because
Excellent.
I used this turn's bonus action to cast the spell, which means I can't use it to spin the spear around at disadvantage and try and clock it with the bun.
True that. Dr.
You got
Rosenthal.
this next round though.
Oh goodness.
So all I'm saying is if you miss and have to hit Zanel with a spell, that wouldn't be terrible.
We're just gonna magic missile.
Yes.
Yeah. Love it.
So the should Delphia keep the natural 20 is voted yes in the chat. So
I think I spent 100 bits to vote an extra yes. I didn't realize that I had them. I thought I was spending blood points.
Is that what those little round things are at the bottom?
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought that's what it was.
How many do
I
I gotta
wasn't paying
spend to those
attention.
to counteract this vote?
to the
You
fact
can't.
that it was
Vote's
a
already
plum
over.
bob.
That's 14
Nice.
force damage.
Yeah.
from
Force
magic
damage.
missile.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Beautiful.
Okay. Anything else you're doing? Moving at all?
No, I don't want to be near that.
So these
Okay.
spectral white, are they still white? They tinged with green, perhaps. Quills flying out from your ensorcelled hands, and they kind of fly around Marcos and Malik. Rears back in pain. Izamina,
Kill it. You got this.
I can't even get to her.
I'm fine. I got 2 more throws. And a natural 20 is coming next. Like,
She's like just outside of my reaching range. All right. New spell that I picked up.
eh.
I am going to cast Aid at 2nd level, which is a 2nd level spell.
Ooh.
It allows me to pick 3 allies and give them an extra 5 HP for 8 hours. Their hit point max and current hit points increased by 5 for the 8-hour duration.
Yeah.
So obviously one of those 3 is going to be
Malik.
Zanel. And the other 2, Malik looks like he's getting hit. God, and I feel like I should be a little bit selfish because this thing goes for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And if we're going to try to get to Explictica, I have been
Yeah.
squishy and I have gone down a couple times.
You need to do
Yeah.
Malik, Marcos, and you.
No, not a chance.
In a row at natural 20.
Zanel, Malik, and I'll do one of the 5 points on myself. And because it's a spell that aids an ally or bolsters an ally, Malik can take another crack at the troll.
Nice.
oh, you're using another. Wait, isn't that a channel divinity?
No, it's a 2nd level spell, aid, AID.
No, you're another crack at.
No, it's just a feature of being an order cleric. It's not a channel divinity.
I thought that was a
I'm
channel.
very sure. No. My channel divinity is turn undead. All clerics have that, and the other one is command, where I can command like it's like group command. I can command a field of people to listen to me, and I never use it because the other channel divinity I have restores a spell slot, and that's the
Oh,
one I
look at
always
that.
use. I can do this every round in combat.
Every round. Holy crap. Okay,
Mhm.
Yeah.
there it is. Yep.
Before you commit to giving me this,
All
file,
right.
No, it's done. It's done. It's done.
All right.
they just
Fine.
get knocked down.
So remember, max HP modifier
Oh, plus
Um,
5.
By 5.
Yeah.
is +5,
And so
Yeah.
now you
and it lasts for
regain
8
consciousness.
hours.
Now Zanel will have advantage on the attack on the other side.
Told you the juice was always worth the squeeze, y'all. Like, it was fine.
Well, wait.
And Malik.
Does it actually heal, or does it just raise your max?
It
It
does actually do both.
instantly gives 5.
You get 5 hit points and 5
It's-
towards your maximum.
It is a badass spell for 2nd level,
It's
and
a
it lasts
second-level
for
spell
8
slot.
hours.
But
It's pretty sweet. I'll take it. And Malik, did you roll that attack there, friendo?
I have not yet.
Oh. Hey, Malik, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Malik.
I'm gonna
Hey,
use.
You're not a bard.
I'm gonna use both of those
Yes.
blesses.
You don't know what I multi-classed in.
both of those blesses, hey?
You don't know.
You don't know me. You don't know my story. You don't know where I came from. Come on, Malik.
+2
What are her parents' names?
and
What is
+1.
my
So
mother's name?
that's a 11.
Yep.
Damn.
You wasted both of your blesses on. I'm sorry, that was judgmental.
Well, I have your other. I have your other
right.
bless automatically
going
for the
reckless?
rest of the fight. No, I can't go reckless.
Okay.
It's not my first attack this round.
Oh yeah, fair.
I've already
No, yes, it
used
is.
that. No,
Oh,
it
no,
isn't.
yeah, because it's a that's
No,
just
we're at the
it's a
end.
reaction.
This
Yeah,
is
right.
the
Okay.
reaction.
You're right. You're right.
Unless you want me to, you're waving that particular line.
Speaking of,
I
now
think
up
he
to the
is.
top. Oh,
And that's me again. Now I'm going reckless.
okay. Are you actually ever going to rage?
Natural 20.
Yay!
Right.
This could be it.
That is 18 plus 10.
This is it. How would you like to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing that Zanelle is getting back up, I'm going to. How high are these ceilings?
It's about 10 feet. Not a lot of upper swing room.
In that case, I probably came down with the last hit, so it's off to the right of me. So I'm gonna put my foot on Marcos's knee and kind of push up, dragging them all with me, and just do a big uppercut.
Nice.
Love it.
And you hear an audible crack. Head snaps backwards.
And then he lands on Zanelle.
Falls and it lands on Zanelle.
And I'm down
Wait.
again.
And Zanelle, you're coming to consciousness. You're like, wow, that was, my back hurts because of the crap. Your mouth's full of dirt. You're like a couple of inches smooshed into this soft soil. And then you kind of get yourself up. You push yourself on your hands, and all of a sudden, boom! You get this large object kind of fall on you.
Sorry.
Do I need to make a dex saving throw?
No, you're at 5 hit points.
I am.
You just have a heavy troll lying on your back.
Doc, you want to check that book out? Malik and Marcos, do you want to go grab that chest and see what's in it?
We should probably get the thing off Zanelle first.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, we'll roll the troll off
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Off
Roll
of
the troll.
Zanelle.
Roll the troll. Roll the troll.
Do we need to make a strength check to roll the troll?
I guess I'll put it-
It's sizable. I imagine with the ease of expedience between yourself and Malik, you are able to roll the troll effectively.
Okay.
It's-
And
Pretty big, though, for a troll.
yeah.
I'll get up
Then
like
I'm
this
gonna
myself. Yeah, we
keep-
did a great job.
This is okay.
I
And it
follow
takes up
markers.
half of the hallway, so you kind of all have to sort of sidle past it if you want to continue on.
I want to check out that book.
All right. It's very weather beaten. It's wet. It's dirty. There are pages torn out of it. Make me an Arcana check.
Bad. That was just nightmare fuel. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Nightmare fuel. What do you say?
The book in such disrepair.
I'm an 11.
11 is enough.
No.
Because you've seen this kind of thing before. You own one.
I
This is a
own
spell
one.
book. There are many pages missing. So it will take you a bit of time to kind of go through it and basically see if you can actually assemble or salvage whatever's left of it. But at this point, you recognize sigils, you recognize arcane sort of writings and things like that. They're very sort of similar in a universal sort of sense.
Okay.
Hopefully there are spells in it.
Oh, me too.
Worth
So
it.
this chest. So now, would you care to check to make sure it is not trapped?
He's got 5 hit points here. Head
Should
into
we
this room.
Delphia?
That's not my skill set, so I'm going to let you handle that.
Okay.
I like Marcos's plan.
We.
I'm
Delphia.
going to inspect the chest /
We
barrel.
literally have a rope.
I take a step back. That's a save.
Two steps.
2 steps back.
Yep.
So what do I need to roll to
2
see if
steps
it's
forward.
I mean-
2 steps back. We
Investigation.
come together because opposites attract, and you know.
7?
Seems fine to you.
Is it locked?
It seems fine to you.
That means it's great.
I mean, you're not sure because the lock is sort of part of the internal thing of the face of the wall of the front of the chest sort of thing. So
Okay.
there's no
You know what I'm gonna
padlock per
do?
se, but it
I'm
might
going
be
to
locked.
try and stand a little off to one side, so I'm not directly in front of it.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna do my best to open it.
Can Zanel roll to see if it's a shape charge that's going to go off just wherever Marcos is standing?
Zanelle would like to not roll at all.
Heave ho!
I'm not saying
this is
Zanel should
not
step
her
backwards a few
property.
feet, but
So she will not touch it.
I am going to open the chest.
You got this, man. Even though we really shouldn't touch other people's stuff. But still, you got it.
Do I succeed in opening the chest?
yes, in
Okay.
fact, wasn't locked.
What is inside the chest?
Well,
Oh boy.
you're going to make me a Constitution saving throw first.
Oh boy.
Do I have to make this same throw?
No, because
11.
it's a yeah, okay. You basically you hear a click, and the whole thing almost sort of fuming out as if it had like a smoke bomb or some kind of something in it, and it just sort of spews out this greenish blue gas and sort of clouds, vapor, sort of just all over the place. Just
Snap
billowing
my
out.
eyes shut.
Marcos, it looks like something's coming out of there.
You reflexively gasp because that is what people to do because 11 did not make it. You take 24 points of poison damage.
Damn.
I told you not to touch it.
You up? You good? You good? You good?
I am most certainly not good. That's me at 17 hit points now.
Oh,
Fine.
you're good.
You're fine.
You got double digits. What are you talking about?
From 41,
More than I have when I'm fully healed.
Walk it off.
41 down to 17.
Get killed, walk it off. All right.
I got a treasure chest to beat up.
And slowly the gas and the fumes dissipate.
Just gonna
You get this
Lean
really bad
over.
taste in your mouth. Don't.
kind of brace myself on my spear, and I'm gonna spit to kind of clear my mouth. There's probably blood. I'm probably spitting blood.
Yeah,
You-
it's not great. You are actually condition poisoned as well.
Are you okay?
Oh.
Give me
That
a
looks
second.
bad.
I mean, but you can heal that with like lay on hands or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of push my hand against my chest, and I'm only gonna use 5 points, but
Use it all.
I'm gonna use 5 points to cure myself of poison.
That's what your DM wants, is to lead you of all your little abilities. What? Did I say that out loud? Oh my god.
Okay, that
I broke
wasn't.
a code somewhere.
That wasn't good. And then I'm gonna poke my head cautiously back over. What did I take 24 points of damage for?
An empty box.
There's a
This mimic.
small sack.
A small sack.
Yep.
It's gonna be totally worth it though.
There's three copper coins. A broken ivory statue. A torn corner of what looks like a tapestry, maybe, and a small sack.
That could be a washcloth.
I'm going to pocket the coins.
You shouldn't steal.
You earned them.
I'm pocketing the motherfucking coins. Fuck off. I'm going to leave the ivory statue and the bit of tapestry, and I'm going to pick up the bag.
It clinks. Clink.
I'm going to open the bag.
Looks like there are 3 glass vials in it.
I am going to put the bag in a belt pouch.
And bring it to the potion monster.
Was it worth it?
Put the bag in a pouch. I said nothing about anything else I'm planning on doing.
I could probably fit in the backpack. It's probably not going to fit in a belt pouch.
Then I'll put it in my
Probably get
backpack.
a potion bottle in a belt pouch.
Marcos, was it worth it, man? Anything useful?
Well, you see him put a sack in his backpack.
I don't see what's in the sack though. Are you gonna tell me what's in the sack?
It wasn't worth it. Let's go.
That makes sense. Are you gonna close it though? Like close the chest?
I look at it. I would like to tip the chest over because I am pissed off at
That's
the chest.
rude. The chest did nothing
I'm just
to
going
you.
to tip it over, and I'm going to start walking back.
Okay.
I see he walks around the curve. I pick up the chest and put it back because it's someone else's and close the chest.
Girl Scout.
Okay.
You okay, man? Looked rough in there.
Keep walking.
Mm-mm-mm.
When they get back, is he covered in like green, kind of misty stuff?
kind of like, you grabbed a bag of money and you're not all covered in the blue ink. No, not quite that bad.
No, I'm gonna walk. As I'm walking past Izumina, I'm going to flick her one of the copper coins and just go, it wasn't worth it.
Oh.
Are you gonna show her the other thing you put in your backpack though?
Shut up.
There was something you put in your backpack?
Yeah. There's a pouch you put in the backpack.
You were not going to tell us about it?
Wasn't worth it.
What was it? Maybe we could decide that too.
Mm-hmm.
You should learn what honesty is.
Here, and I'm gonna kind of give the bag a little toss towards Izumina.
I'm so proud of you.
Alessia's like, if you guys have like this problem or whatever, I can just go.
There's a lot going on here.
You see, you guys got this thing. There's probably a better time.
Isa does not understand what people are talking about because her friend just handed her the bag and let her look through it. Like, everything's fine.
3 glass vials.
Though.
What are they? Empty glass vials? Do they have
They are
potions
not.
in them? Tell me more, Mike.
Why am I thinking here?
Get out the potion notebook.
There is one that is. Where are you? Where are you?
Potion notebook. Potion notebook.
Looks to be a red liquid. you shake it a little bit, it kind of glimmers.
We've got
it
experience
the
with
same-
red liquids.
Red liquid that glimmered that made me so big.
No. That one was a bit different. This one has trying to think of a way to describe glass-like in its quality, but it's not. Yeah, because it wasn't glittery. The green one was the glittery one, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And the other one, the green or the red one that. Did I say that one?
Didn't the red one make me big?
Did that one glimmer?
No, there was green glitter, purple vapor, red viscous. But didn't
Yeah.
I drank the red viscous? Isn't that what made me big?
That's the red viscous made you big, yes.
And then
This
the
one-
green glitter let me talk to animals.
Yeah.
And I still have the purple vapor.
Yep.
Okay.
And this one, sort of, this is almost like a red, glimmery, glittery one. Smells like cinnamon.
Sweet.
And there is one that is, let me find it. Oh, it doesn't have one. All right, hold on. There's one that is slate gray. And it's the best description I can think of is oblong shaped, almost like it's a dark, but you can see little chunks in it, kind of like maybe like bubble tea. And the third one is almost white or a cream in color, and it almost feels like it's fibrous or wispy.
Marcos, drink them right now.
All of them.
At least two, so we can roll on that table.
Straight. Just go for it.
Main line, I'm just like
Just kind of just shots, y'all.
shots.
Just looking over at the doctor and just seeing if he is super occupied with this book, or doctor, do you think you could help me figure out what these are?
He's got like the book kind of in his face, but he gives you a look, and he looks at them, and he touches one, and he casts identify on it.
Okay. I mean, you could do that
Ritually?
as a ritual. And
No, it's part of my Fey touch.
Hey,
Ooh.
that's
Yeah,
right.
I get it
That's right.
once
Yeah,
a
you get a
day.
first level spell. That's
why
right.
do you have Fey touch?
Yeah. Hey, what now?
That's a feat. What?
She's just.
What do you mean you've got this fancy thing you can do?
Which one do you touch?
Red glitter, slate gray, white cream wispy.
Are you handing all three? Are you showing all three, or do you have one that's closest?
And I've got the purple vapor, so I've got all four just sitting there.
Roll a d4 for me and tell me which
Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's number 3, slate gray with oblong bobas.
one. Okay, that's the one I didn't
Okay.
identify.
Would you like me to tell you straight out, or would you like me to send it to you in chat? You can
I'm just gonna tell her what it is, so it's probably easier if I don't have to reiterate.
Okay.
This potion, you smell it. It smells of earth. It smells of stone. It smells of if you could smell a mountain. It basically smells sort of like that sort of that earthing quality, but at the same time you smell almost like you get the sense of brutish strength.
Stone giant
It
strength.
is a potion of stone giant strength.
I want.
Ooh.
And he says it just kind of like, almost like he's still in his book, like in that sing-songy, like how you would read to toddlers. Like he's like engaged, but he's like, you know, he tells you all the things and hands it back to you.
Awesome.
It's kind of distracting too. You flip through this one spell that you're on. You're like, oh yeah, this is. Oh no, it's missing its last page.
Oh.
So he's just kind of like, yeah, potion of stone drying strength. There you go. And you're onto another one, and this next one, half of the page has been like bitten off. It's.
He just like shudders every now and then as he like comes across these just like destroyed pages.
Do I notice the really awful state of this book?
Oh yeah, it's terrible. Like it's been chewed on. The pages have been torn out.
And do I,
Filthy,
Doc,
dirty.
what is so special about this book? What has your attention?
Oh, I could learn some new spells from this book.
That seems very useful for all of us that you could do that.
Yeah, but if you notice, and he'll just like show you just this like, you know, ripped area. I don't know how much I'll get out of it.
Do spells work like that? You can just take like parts of one and parts of another and
I mean,
no substitutions?
From what I have been told, spell making is a very long process that would take me a very long time to really sort that out.
And we shouldn't be trying to do that in a dungeon.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
can I just kind of quickly, I don't want to waste everybody's time.
Never waste.
Delphia, do you so now you see stuff. Do you guys, maybe we should just take a quick look. Did you guys look on the floor? Like maybe there's just pages that we can help the doctor find. Did you guys look for pages?
Think we should go and kill the goddess first. I think we should kill the Naga. And then we can come back and we can spend as much time as you guys would like.
I don't want to spend a lot of time. I'm just asking, did you look?
No. And I don't think we have I don't think it should be a priority.
It was like 60 feet. You went up there, you got into a grumpy mood, you came back, it took you 2 minutes.
As they continue to argue, and now leaves to go check the floor.
When you go back, you notice what you didn't before because the floor was covered in greenish blue mist. Lots of bones of many conceivable creatures. You see a horse or part of a horse skull that's been sort of badly gnawed on. There are bits of paper here and there. And the best way to describe the paper is that, well, someone needed something to wipe with. And it
prestidigitate.
Sort of
touching that.
Been used. The book has been sort of used as a companion. I don't know exactly. It's disgusting. There is nothing retrievable from the floor of this room.
I'm a little vindicated.
I count to 10, just like chilling, wasting time.
Vindicated.
And then I
Validated.
go all the way back.
Validated.
So
did you find any paper?
There was definitely paper on the floor.
Doc, that's great news.
However, it's been used in a way you do not want to use that paper. Like, you don't want to touch that. It's disgusting.
I mean, you could prestidigitate it clean. I mean,
it's disgusting.
If
you would like to go back and grab that paper.
Guide.
So, like, were they using the paper to like clean up spilled milk?
Clean something. Clean, something was clean.
What are they cleaning it? Because like there are levels to this. I could probably get that out.
I feel like if you are confident in your abilities to clean disgust.
Don't drink milk.
Doctor, I feel like
there's a shortage of milk in a dungeon.
Doctor, just go back there and check it out. There's
clearly
no danger back there.
Get a lot of calcium. Like, look at its bones. It took a lot of hits.
Yeah, you know where
They
I bet he
probably
gets
have
that
a lot
calcium
of-
from? Eating people.
I don't know that that's
Rosenthal's
How-
gonna go. He's gonna walk over and check out the state of these pages.
yeah.
It's-
I'm gonna go with the doctor.
I'd almost, if there was another game, I would have you make a willpower check, or I would check against Roshrek, because this is horrifying. That someone can do that to this to arcane pages is just heartrending for you. They've been clearly torn out of the book. One looks like it's got a large globbing green mass on it. That's probably maybe snot. And the writing itself, it would take you days, weeks, even if some of the pages to possibly maybe piece together enough that you might get some pages back. But it would be a long process, and you'd probably be digging through a lot of shit.
He stares.
Just sort of, he's completely
That's so sad.
catatonic
How-
triggered. Like, oh,
How
He looks-
common? How
He
common are
looks in-
spell books to come across?
I mean, you can buy the staples from a normal spell shop, but if you want anything exotic, usually a really pretty penny. And he looks at the book. Some of these were probably pretty good.
Let's kill the snake goddess, and I will come back here and spend as much time as it takes to help you recover whatever you can.
this is almost numbing. Just the
Come on.
sheer
Come on, sweetie.
horrifying chaos that has happened to this book.
Rosenthal is looking at the ruined pages like Caleb looks at anyone he killed with fire.
Yeah, it just it's this person has been mutilated, and it was sort of like at the beginning, early beginning of Avengers: Age of Ultron, where they reveal how Jarvis has been just destroyed. It's like this wasn't an attack. This was rage. just there was no feeling in this at all. No respect for life. Just carnage.
I'm just gonna put my arm.
Just gently. steer
I'm
him
just
away.
gonna put my arm around the doctor and just stay there quietly and comfortingly for as long as he needs to stay there to manage this.
Rosenthal
It's,
quietly
it's
sobs.
like it's kind of like rubbernecking, right? You know you shouldn't look because it's bad, but you look anyway. And
You're
he
validating their loss.
he can't stop looking, even though he knows he needs to stop looking, and he's just kind of like he's a little catatonic right now.
Congratulations, you just lost us our wizard for the upcoming fight.
I would just
I
be
was
more
tr-
angry. You wrecked my book.
I was trying to prevent this, you fool.
Hey, the doctor's gonna learn rage. We might get a wild path barbarian in the. Anyways,
Roar.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody's subclassing barbarian.
What now?
We're gonna
So,
keep going. We have a Naga to kill.
Yes. That.
Okay. So, yeah,
Let's do this. Then.
there.
Can you? I look to
Celestia?
Celestia, and I ask if she could give any tips on how to best attack a creature like this.
Which creature? The lizard?
The goddess.
She's a
Goddess.
sorceress.
Okay.
And
So
she
don't let-
ensorcels
her
the
talk.
weak-minded. So if you have anyone who lacks mental fortitude, might not want to let them in the room. Coming up,
Delphia goes quiet.
Delphi's like, yeah, like all of them.
Dang.
Hey, I have an 18
was-
wisdom.
Yeah,
Marcos just
more
shoots
thinking
a
about
glance
herself.
back over his shoulder at Malik.
It's fair.
I don't want to talk about it.
She puts up her hand and she turns back. Okay, the passage ahead is connected to the troglodyte tunnel, and to the right is our destination. And I need to remind you that it is a very large lizard, and fighting or killing it will alert her to exactly where you are.
Right.
Well, Izamina, you said you had a plan for how to deal with this. Let's go, you and me. Come on.
What?
Isamina's like, I know exactly how to handle this. So
Yeah, shit. I just read the spell and I don't think it's going to work, but we're going to go try.
Yes. Right.
It's fine.
come on, let's go.
It's fine. Oh, shit.
Fine, it's fine.
I-
We're all
what-
front here. It's fine. Okay, so
While they're going off, I ask her, what kind of lizard is it? Like, what can you tell us about the lizard?
it is just, you know how the serpent was huge, that the priest
Yes.
this is that, only it has claws as well as teeth.
Great.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
So if you have any means by
You
which
have
to
a plan.
charm beasts, or and she keeps looking down this way to the right, or to the left rather. Troglodytes are there somewhere.
Well,
Let's go
we're not
handle
gonna-
this then.
Let's go to the right. Come on.
You leading the charge?
And yeah.
Well, that's a tiny space.
Yeah. Marcos, why'd we stop?
Let me see if I can find.
Oh,
Let me see if I can find. My
I see why you
noise.
stopped now. I see.
Where's my noise?
Oh.
Tiny,
Yep, that's a noise.
tiny room. Such a big creature.
Let me pull up my sleeves. Oh,
One lidless eye, sort of the nictating membrane. You can almost hear it. It's that big. It turns its head, and it is
Ew.
You've seen these small alligator lizards, the little tiny ones. This thing is, the head alone is size 5 feet easily. It's a massive, massive creature.
we got this.
Turns its head towards you, blinks. Go ahead and roll initiative. And Marcos is standing right there.
Okay. 15 for me.
I'm gonna lead the charge.
That's an 11 again.
Sorry, Zanel got
15.
15. Okay. Zamina?
7.
Yeah, well, that's better than 5.
That's true.
Dr. Rosenthal?
8.
Excellent.
He's still focused on his book.
He's sort of walking and beating at the rear,
He's sad.
bumping into people. Why did we stop? Delphia.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice. Malik.
7.
7. Okay.
Wow.
I'm mostly taking up the rear and
I'm-
guiding Dr. Rosenthal.
Oh my freaking month.
Okay.
We're fine.
Oh no.
Where did my... There he is.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Yep.
I'll use my turn to push Marcos into the thing to really get it started.
Okay. I mean, I just needed to enter my melee range.
Oh, it's going to. But...
Ooh, the way he said that, though.
That's not as good. Okay. Let's go with this. Alright. 20. Delphia. Marco stops suddenly in the hallway.
Yeah, and makes some incomprehensible noises.
You just hear Marco start spluttering. It's just like a oh no.
You're gonna have to help me, buddy. I don't know what that means.
Big lizard.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, giant lizard. There's really nothing she can do.
Not kind of from there now.
F and chat for Marcos Lucille.
There's
Definitely
really
Jack for Marcos.
nothing she can do. I'm at a bit of a loss.
That's the great thing about these really narrow corridors.
Yeah, to be honest.
I mean, you could theoretically
You guys
sneak
have to
past
clear
everyone
the-
and get up in front.
Yeah, but then she can't shoot if it's. Yeah, no. Yeah, you guys gotta clear the whole. Lure it out.
Lure
Can
it
I-
out.
Lure it out. And can I hold my action with a arrow notch to, if in case they do lure it out, then I'll shoot.
Okay. I mean, theoretically, you could get it. I mean, if it comes within melee range of Marcos, you could probably shoot it then. They're on the corner.
All right.
But if you're holding your action, you don't get the benefit of your. Or would you?
Oh, you would because it's the first.
Yeah,
attack.
no, that's still it's a held action, still an action, still an attack action.
Hey.
Yeah.
But you just
Okay.
wouldn't get anything extra, like if you had
Right.
like a secondary attack action or a bonus action
No.
or anything like that for attack.
No.
But you'd still get your one, and you would still get the secondary one because that's part of your actual action.
All right.
So, cool. Oh, it's its turn.
Oh.
So it kind of rises up on its haunches. It's a very thick, muscular-looking creature. 19.
That hits.
Does it?
Oh wait, does it enter my melee range?
Yes.
I'm going to hit it.
How?
Polearm Master.
Oh, okay.
I can use a I can use my reaction to hit when creatures enter my range
fair.
as well
Yep,
as when they try to
absolutely.
leave.
Go
But-
for it.
That is a 9.
That does not miss. That does not hit. It's sort of you kind of bring your spear up, but not quite in time because the width of its face sort of pushes the spear aside. It opens its jaws, snaps them on you. Chow. You take 10 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and you are grappled.
Fuck you.
That is its turn.
Can I?
So Delphia, if you have that,
Sure, I'll roll it now.
Help.
Yeah. Is Bless still going on?
Yep.
No.
should be. Oh wait, unless you canceled it, because it's
I
concentration.
didn't, but it only lasts for a minute.
Really, only a minute? All right, so I thought it was longer.
No.
Okay, it is not. Unless somebody else wants to throw some. What's in the chat?
Oh,
Nothing.
gosh.
Nothing. All right.
That's 15 to hit.
15.
Yes, 1-5.
1-5 is a hit.
Oh, okay. That is 15 damage with the first
Nice.
one. And the second one.
I mean, yeah, technically
that's
it's being in melee range because he technically is in melee.
And the second one is not going to hit. I rolled a 3. That's 9. Nope.
No.
That's okay. That's my action.
Said 15 for the first one, though. You said.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let's attack. And
Right in its eyeball.
so no,
Can I hit it with the short sword? Is it
you
like, in
absolutely
range?
can.
Okay. Could I give because Marcos is grappled right now? Could I give my assistance to give him advantage to get out of the grapple?
He would have to try to get out on his turn.
Yeah, that's what I'll do for my turn.
Help action. Love it.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming he wants to get out. All right.
I'm under the assumption that he will try to get out, so I'm gonna do that. If not, then I'll definitely use my next turn.
There. Okay. Marcos.
Remind me, if I try to attack it, I'm at disadvantage.
Because
Because
how grapple works. Is that how grapple works? Yes,
I
believe
think
so.
yes. So I am going to try to break free.
Advantage.
Okay. Can I make it
Hold on,
with
let me
strength
just double check.
athletics?
Speed, no benefit bonus. Nope, there's no disadvantage.
Oh. Hmm.
You just can't. Your speed is 0. You're not moving anywhere.
Hmm.
Also, it's like an auto hit, right?
No.
Because it's got you.
I mean, it might.
Yeah, I'm gonna break.
Get free.
I'm gonna break free.
You
Okay.
want to break free?
Hey.
I don't know if we can clear that. I shouldn't have done that one. Damn.
No, now we're gonna be canceled. No.
18.
18. 18 is enough. Pry the jaws open. You fall out.
Okay.
Gurgles angrily.
And when I hit the ground, I am going to.
Let me go.
With your bonus action.
Yes, with my bonus action, I am going to cast a.
Lay on hands.
I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite.
Ooh.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okie doke.
Great turn. Great turn.
Could have been worse.
Dr. Rosenthal.
Yeah, see?
Boy. So Rosenthal is very engrossed in his book. You hear some like clanking and some yells, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" But he can't really see very well, and he's kind of he's just so concentrated. He throws up some dancing lights, just to like, I can't see it because I actually can't see anything, and I just and then terror, and that's his turn.
I love it.
Terror is a free action.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Here. Here. Another one here.
What? What? What?
No, they're dancing lights. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. It's all a trap.
Yeah,
It's
the,
all
I just
crap.
colored them green for Rosenthal.
Yeah. No.
the giant lizard just started
It's a
casting
lizard
spells.
No, I was like, is he moving more NPCs up behind us? Oh god.
All right, so Malik or Izamina, you're both on 7. Not sure which one of you has higher dexterity.
I have a dex 14 plus 2.
No,
Probably you.
Yeah.
All right, so Dr. Rosenthal's engrossed in this book.
Dancing lights come up.
Celestia is sort of peering intently down the left-hand passage.
Right.
Zelfie is
I'm gonna
trying to
move
aim an arrow down
up,
a
I
narrow
guess.
cavern.
Try to sort of see what's going on.
Uh,
I am not in range of any mall thing, am I?
Nope. You are not.
Yeah. I can't really do anything. Because that's pretty much as far as I can get without pushing everybody else out of the way.
That's pretty much all you could do. I mean, theoretically.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that.
So,
There's nothing I can do. Like, even if I could get out there, I don't
this is
have
for
the
moving away
movement.
from us, Zev.
Yeah.
Your character's gonna die. No,
Ooh.
I kid. The dice will kill you, not me.
It's your own failed death throws that kill you in the end.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my fault. It's not the
I have a
DM's
sinking
fault.
feeling I'm not gonna have. I have a sinking feeling I'm not even going to get the chance to roll death saves.
I mean,
Of course you
that's
will.
Not,
You're fine.
What with all the lizard crunching and stuff, like
Exactly.
well, I mean, it's a thing. Izamina.
Because it's probably the last thing that we're going to get to do in tonight's game because we have to wrap up right on time tonight.
Yep.
Isa is going to, for my whole action, I'm going to persuade. I'm going to pull up the snace and hold it in front of me, and just advance on the lizard. I'm just going to be like, I killed Obramo. I am here to speak to Explictica. You are going to move for me now because I just can't do this again. Like, and then I'm going to yell down the corridor. If I can get like, if I could advance on him and get to like here, like hugging the wall, but like here,
Okay.
then I'm going to yell down this corridor and I'm going to say, Explictica, you wanted us. Here we are. How many of your pets are we going to kill? Why don't you come and talk to me? And because I've got the snace, does it give me advantage on persuasion?
It does.
ooh.
I honestly was not expecting anyone to pull that out. Well done.
The snooze!
Yeah.
Thank God I had advantage. Holy smokes. That's a 19, my friends.
Come on now.
So,
It's your house now.
against all logic and common sense,
Yes.
you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna step into this. And I'm jumping in with both feet. You hold the snace in front of you. You channel as much of the order and the authority that you can. You pull your inner inquisitor. You channel your mentor. You channel your mother and the sternness of all of the women from your order, and you present this mace like a holy symbol almost. You just sort of channel this will into this mace. The beast backs away. It sort of recognizes it, and it shakes, it gurgles, it growls, but it backs up. You notice now it's on a chain. So it almost literally is a watchdog.
Yeah. Like,
But
do you
it-
know that scene in, I think it was Infinity War. I don't think it was Endgame yet, where Thanos arrives Thor arrives in Wakanda And he just like holds up his new battle axe and he's like, bring me Thanos. Like, I'm just like channeling it. I want the manager now.
Yeah.
Full Karen, yep. And yeah,
But she's
there is
not a
enough
Karen.
room that everyone
He's as
can get
nice.
by.
And I am just gonna hold it against him and let everybody pass behind me, like we tried to do with the snake. But like, practice makes perfect, guys, and this is like a much better deal for me. So if you could just go behind me, that'd be great.
Absolutely.
Good
Go, go,
job.
go, go, go.
I'm gonna
I got
reach
it.
behind
Go, go,
me
go,
and
go, go.
grab Rosenthal and kind of direct him.
And you kind of
Down the
guide it,
hallway.
doesn't throw. Okay, so everyone goes past without
And
incident.
I bring my dancing lights with me.
And the dancing lights come with, but you
Tend to-
find you don't need them. Because, I'll bring them over anyway. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Where's my description?
There's more dancing lights over here.
This huge cavern is lit. It's a gigantic cavern. It's full of water. First and foremost, there's stalactites, stalagmites, the water dripping, the mineral deposits. Occasional, you can see some, like, maybe those transparent or white, like those blind fish. And there are pillars. There's these natural stone wrought, chiseled pillars, but they all glow a pale, ghostly green light. The ceiling itself is vaulted compared to the rest of the area, and the pillars support and buttress the entire cavern. The water seems to occupy a lot of the cavern and leads off into, I guess, in the western or that direction.
Okay. Well,
And
this is going to be fun.
I don't like
Any of this?
scary fish in the water. There's no boat.
they're all
in
small.
sight.
They're like little tiny
Oh,
blind
okay.
fish.
Oh.
Subterranean fish.
Okay, I'm making my note for the start of next session. Find out how deep the water is so that we can start off the next session remembering that.
A foot and a half.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bam.
If we're going to end it early, then we're going to do this.
On time, friend.
On time.
Yeah.
I mean, 9 is technically on time. All right. So, as you come in and you splash a bit, sort of realizing, oh, geez, there's water, but it's not very deep, you hear a voice. And it echoes in the cavern. Welcome, finally.
You're telling me, finally.
You wanted me. Here I am. Show yourself and worship me. And you almost see the glint, 2 glowing red eyes just out of sight.
I raise my spear almost in salute towards the eyes and just murmur, "Your death is on its way."
And at
And
that,
then I'm going to start walking forward.
We will end tonight's session.
Dun dun dun.
Good game, guys.
Excellent.
Oh,
She's got
snap.
it coming. She's got it coming.
She's had it coming all along.
This is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
for
okay.
sure when she said that Marcos was going to learn how to rage too. Like, we might still end up with an all barbarian party.
I don't think
Marcos
Marcos
is
is
not
going to
like- What, 12 hit points?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
He's not
in
surviving.
front.
He was going to get swallowed. But you
I got
see.
you, though. I got you.
Yeah.
I have
The team is
exactly
gelling together. It's a shame they're all going to die next week.
I
But
have exactly 12 hit points. And I'm going in first.
That's fine. You have twice
Walk
as many hit points as I have. We're all
Exactly.
in.
Walk it off. You're fine.
I don't see a problem with this.
All right. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Let us do a quick round table, introducing all of our fine cast, starting with Mr. England himself. Zev.
Hey everyone, I'm Zev, playing Marcos Lassalle, the soon-to-be expired Tiefling Paladin. You can find me on Twitter and YouTube at Bukari Gaming, where I will be documenting my grad school adventures for the next year here in London.
Yeah.
That's all for me.
Zeb's up really late.
Yeah, it's 5 in the morning.
Really early, technically.
Exactly.
I am very jet lagged.
Jazz.
I am Chaz, she, her. I played Zanelle. She, her. You can find me on Twitter at Zulmain with 2 E's. Also, you can find Sarah over at the Game Hers
Awards.
So make sure you go ahead and go vote for her on that.
For her Fandolin campaign.
Ooh, yes, and the Fandolin campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline, she, her. I play Dr. Rosenthal, he, him, who is enthralled in his book.
Mhm.
You can find me on Twitter at itsgingivitis7. You can find me on Twitch at itskakelia. My internet works now, so I'm streaming again. I know, it's super exciting. I started up last Friday. I'm still working on a schedule, but I definitely will be again this Friday night, starting at 6 p.m. PST or 9 p.m. EST for those of us on the
We should all play Dead by Daylight.
No.
There are lots of games to play.
Yeah.
Definitely one of them.
We don't have to play that one.
But yeah,
Belle.
check me out.
Belle.
Hi, I'm Belshare. I played Delphia tonight, like every Tuesday night. And it's a free action to vote for Sarah and the gamers. And I am still helping my sister build her house. So my Twitch schedule is still a little but you know, if you follow me on Twitter at Belshare, then you'll get a somewhat updated schedule on when I'll be going live on Twitch. Yeah. And I work on cosplay and play some video games.
We really need to play video games. Steve.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm usually the storyteller on the Vampire Saturday Takeover stuff for about 2/3 of it, give or take. This week we are going to be having Delve into Darkness at the 3 p.m. PST thing. We're going to actually, from what I hear, we're going to be playing some Blood Hunt in the 2 hour before that over on Martlet Games. I believe we're going to be starting off at about 1 p.m. PST. We're going to play some Blood Hunt, and then we're going to raid into Delve, and then we're going to raid into Rolling D's 20s for some Philly by Night. And we don't have Changeling this week, so we're skipping over that, heading right to the Vampire Saturday Takeover. Then after that, we're going to be having on Sunday Fandolin by Night with, I don't know, somebody who's nominated for an award somewhere, I believe. Vote for Sarah in the chat. It's a free action. Vote for the other Sarah too, as the Rising Star category, who's in the chat right now. And I'm going to embarrass you, so you're going to accept the fact that we're going to tell everybody to vote for you. So,
yeah, that's fine.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Sarah's, we have one too. Sarah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sarah. I'm Sarah, she, her. I play Izamina Lascelles, she, her, handler of the Snace. And yeah, if you would vote for top TTRPG campaign Fandolin by Night, I'd be really honored because yes, I'm the DM, but it's a really talented group. And I'm really, really glad to be a part of them, as glad as I am to be a part of this group. And I can't choose between them, but that one has more femme and femme presenting women, which is why it was the one that Vancouver by Night nominated. So thanks, guys, and let's not die next week, you guys.
No promises.
We're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
to be
gonna.
fair, they all have secondary characters already created in the
I
books.
don't. I'm always the only one. So why
Temps
Me
don't
and
will-
you
Delphi
do
are
the
getting
guys?
out.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
No.
That's
Tell us to
rude.
run away.
On the plus side,
Just
with
doing
Delphia,
myself.
she's the ranged
blessed.
attacker. So when everybody else dies in front of her, she can just be like, "Nope, I'm out. Sorry."
I'm out.
Sorry. So, I have been your dungeon master for this group of would-be heroes. You can catch my pre and post-COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram or CDN Cap America on Twitter. You can catch me here Tuesday nights leading this bunch of ragtag misfits. You can see me on Tuesdays being one of the ragtag misfits in the Fandolin by Night game run by Sarah,
Vote for Sarah.
whom you should vote for. I am also in the Saturday Takeover, which is at 3 p.m. this week, PST, on Saturdays, playing the Vampire the Masquerade game with the other Sarah, who is also in the Sunday game, whom you should also vote for, MC Diabetes. And there are other things coming down the pipe, but we'll let you know when they happen, and hopefully we'll be playing more video games. Cool. So, Raiden, we're going to...
Art hard.
For her.
Weed indeed.
Nice.
So thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
And
Bye.
we are. Give me 1 sec. As soon as this thing clicks. And we are out. Bye, everybody.